Welcome, welcome, everyone. I know I've been staring at you for a second. Stare at me all you want, please. We'll get started in a moment. Just trying to get everything good. Okay. I don't know what's happening with our minimap right there. It's fucking glitching out like crazy when... Yep. So it glitches out. This might be a thing. I don't know if it's because I didn't update my game yet, or if it's just something that's built into the game, and this is a new glitch. I'm gonna have to see if this is a thing that exists. So I may have to go into a regular world to do this, to see if I can bug test. Because... as you can see, the spawn checkpoint up at the top is fucking losing its mind. Okay. Give me 1 second to start. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the ice race. Not that kind of ice. Make sure to like and subscribe for ice races in Hytale. Go check out this map over on CurseForge. It is literally called Ice Race under the World section. You'll know it when you see these kinds of blocks in the picture. Trying to hit 1 million subscribers. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again, and I'll say it a third time. Like and subscribe. And then I'll say it a fourth time. Do it a fourth time, so that way it stays in. Gets burned into your brain. Trying to hit 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers on Twitch. Minimum 10 subscribers is what I'm going for. Is at least the goal. If I get 10, I'll do a stream where I make bread, and then you guys can interact with that, and then you can follow along. And then if I get 100 subscribers, I'll make you guys pizza. Depends on what kind of pizza you want, though. And then I have to eat it. So we'll go from there. As you can see, I cannot. The map is all over the place. The checkpoint, when you look directly west, the spawn checkpoint is all over the place. I don't know what this building's for. I have my timer over here. What we're going to do, because I don't know how long this race is going to take, it looks decently big, right? We're going to turn around, we're going to do one practice lap and see how long that takes us. And then we will go from there and see exactly what's required for being able to do like a 10-lap race on this, right? And then I want to see if maybe I can add some things to make it a little bit more difficult, but that's just my own flair on it. I enjoy the maps the way that they are. Everybody who makes their maps, I appreciate it. Please keep making them. I'm going to be making my own soon, too. Look out for them. And when they start popping up, I will be telling you about them, and you can go check them out all on your own. Okay, so first we're going to do is check out this building. I'm going to go play with my meat in the corner. Can I throw my meat? I'm swinging my meat around. I'm beating my meat on everything, guys. Why is it 3? Also, why does it say... or is that just a bug on the side? That's got to be a thing on the side, because it doesn't seem accurate that I could do this, and it counts as 2, because I didn't technically pick up 2. And I didn't technically pick up 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, 7. Yes, I had to do it. Okay. This is, I'm assuming, the starting checkpoint, because it's just a wall. I kind of wish that they would have put some kind of, like, bro. I'm not going to be that guy, but I am going to be that guy. I don't even need to get off of this screen. It's right here. It's literally as soon as you open the menu. You had to open the menu in order to do this. Okay? You literally had to open the menu in order to get the ice in the first place. How long did it take me to do that, guys? I know I'm looking at an angle. It's because my microphone's in the way. I decided to move my microphone, see if it's any better. Like, guys, I'm sorry, but how hard is it to do that? Right? Like, bro, I appreciate the ice map. At the very least, this. At the very least, this. And where's the teleporter to get back up to the top when I'm done? Okay. I'm gonna throw this in here. And then I'm gonna get me some 2 teleporters. Right? Teleporter? Teleporter. Okay. I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna be that guy. Because, at the very least, this could have been done right here, okay? That could have been done. That could have been done. Took me 5 seconds. Not literally 5 seconds, but it took me probably all of about a minute to get those items and put them down. It's not that fucking hard, man. So this one is going to be top. Save. This one, you cannot warp to any of them, okay? And then the other one will be bottom. Yes, I know I said top and bottom. I am not a top. I am a bottom. Wait. Which one's the one that does the work? Let me know in the comments in the chat. Okay. Slippery. Speedy. And it doesn't affect at the fact that I started with this, right? This has no impact on the entire race. None. If anything, it's just a quality of life visual feature. I could forgive this for at the very least that. It's a fucking teleporter, bro. You put it at the top, so when you get to the bottom, you can fucking go back to the top and keep doing the race. Why would you only want to do it once? That's stupid. Okay. And in 3, 2, 1, this will be the practice race. Wait. I have to do this. And then I have to do this. And then... Okay, we're going. We're going. Practice race. Gotta have the horse music. The horse race. I'm a horse. I'm like Adam Driver in that Jedi Hero Cologne thing that he did. Dude, that shit was so good. Wubby, love your content. Keep making it. I got my brother on your shit, too. He goes and checks you out on Kick, though. I'm a Twitch guy. I think it's because I Twitch, but... And I don't mean like that. You know what I mean. I'm out of stamina! Holy shit! Okay, I want to know how they got rid of fall damage. Is that something that you can just implement into the game? There's also... I would love if there was a way that you could do, like, pickups along the way. So, like... Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna make this like a fucking... like a Mario Kart track. Okay, there's 2 ways to go here. I'm going to the left! I slammed into the wall. I didn't know there was 2 ways to go. I'm an idiot! That's a shortcut, clearly. Oh my god, look at the shortcut on that thing! Does this work? Okay, that's a good way to get some stamina back. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna just take it, though. I don't think that was supposed to be like that. I think I was supposed to jump. And I think I was supposed to be sprinting there. So, I'm gonna take it. Creative use of game mechanics. It's in the game. Beautiful track, though. I will give them that. When you made this, cleared out a beautiful area. I understand it's just a giant hole in the ground, but still. It's still pretty good. I have to say. I want to know how you were able to get to be so consistently smooth like this without a problem. Right? My only thought is because you dismantled everything within a massive area and you put it floating in the air, it counted differently. But I also think you might have just done a layer thing. Because there's that too. Okay. Oh, we're inside a giant crystal. This is so cool. Here, wait, let me get rid of the HUD. Because there's no reason for me to have the HUD. Okay. Underneath. I wish I knew what my stamina was at. I should be jumping more. I need to hit shift and then jump. I'm gonna wait like 5 seconds. Wait for my stamina to get back. And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna let go of shift. And then I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I definitely was supposed to make that jump, and I just didn't. But you know what? It saved me some time. It sucks that I missed out on part of the track. I'm not gonna do the cheaty thing and jump off the edge either. That was an open part in the track, and there happened to be more track below. That is not my fault that I didn't know about the jump, okay? That's how you know that this wasn't play-tested beforehand. Because otherwise, I would have been preemptive with that, and I would have been like, okay, I need to make a jump coming up here soon, and I would have been an idiot and forgot about it. Kind of annoying with the spiral, but I get it. This is also a good thing as to why I didn't jump down. I probably could have jumped from there down. But again, still cheaty. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Get a thumbnail while I'm at it. Keep going. This is a long track, dude. 10 laps of this might be a lot. But again, that might not make it count. I might have to go all the way back to the top in order for it to count. Yeah, no. This right here is exactly... Dude, that's so pretty looking. Wait, I need to legitimately stop. I don't care, because my runtime is already messed up because I've already fallen in a part that I don't think I was supposed to. Yeah, like that. I was supposed to jump. Okay, keep my head off. How would they have legitimately expected me to get back up? I'm going this way. It's the shortcut. Yes. No. Ah, made the shortcut. Yes. Save my stamina. Okay. I'm gaming. Oh my god, look at that turn. That was so good. I hard pivoted mid-air, dude. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't understand how they would have expected you to get back up without any kind of teleport or anything like that. Unless the teleport was, like, hidden on top of the building and I just didn't know it. But again, at that point, why even bother? Because, in my case, once I put the teleporter down, I saw the icon on the little HUD that said that there was something there, which tells me that beforehand, there was not. So... what the fuck, bro? You spent all this time making this map, this beautiful map, this incredibly beautiful, incredibly long map, even with me skipping an entire section, where... Dude, that's so crazy. I'm gonna have to get thumbnails of this afterwards. Not on stream. I'll do it off stream. Don't worry. Because at least then that'll fairly do the races. I want to get that teleporter down, because that's going to be crucial for redoing this. It sucks ass that they have it as an option to do this entire race without any way to get back up. Is this supposed to be just a one and done kind of thing? Oh my god, I've done it! Okay. That took me 6 minutes with cutting off an entire section. That's disgusting. I'm gonna switch this song. Wait. Better music. I'm gonna go with... Warp to top. Warp name. Bottom. I'm gonna go bottom to top. Perfect, dude. It's a one-way teleport. They need a way. Okay, wait. Now I need to see if I just jump off. Do I survive this? They put invisible barriers here. How far do the invisible barriers go? That's crazy that they put invisible barriers here. Okay, wait. Maybe they did that for the thumbnail part. Tell me they built this by hand, dude. That'd be crazy. Why didn't I just try and right-click to take a thumbnail? Okay. Get my HUD back. I pressed F8 like 5 times. Can you only get onto it once you've gone out here? Okay, you can. You walk like 5 feet out and you can skip the entire track. Wait, am I even going the right way? Okay, wait. I'm in no-clip zone. Good. I'm going this way. Good. Teleporter! Okay. The only reason I came back down here like that is because... wasn't trying to do that, but okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, time to go this way. Like this. Ding-a-ding-ding-dong. Ring-a-ding-dong-ding. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, before I was so rudely slipped into the thing, okay, you can just set it to no warp. Okay, so you can just make one-way teleporters. Dude, this is amazing. Why did I not know about this? That's all I was trying to check. Okay. We get better Mario music on. Nope. Where is it? Is this it? Yes. Okay, so that was a 6-minute track. I'm gonna shorten it from... Actually, no, you know what? I have to do this anyway, because this will work out, right? So this one, it's broken. And then I need to put it here. And then this will be... No warp, this will be top, right? Does that mean that it's still saved down there? Because if so, that'll be perfect. Okay, go down. Okay, the end's over here. In this far back corner. Does that mean that the teleporter is still there? The teleporter's still active. Okay. Still top. Okay, so does that mean that if I go like this... Okay, it works, so I can do laps. Okay, perfect. Alright, now I've set it up to do laps. Now I can do the 10 laps. Yes, I will do 10. However much I don't want to, I will do the 10 laps like I said. Right. Give me a second to set things up. For the people on YouTube, it'll be but a mere second. For the people on Twitch, suffer with me. That's all I have to say. Suffer with me. Let me reset my time. And then let me go to my layout. Layout settings. Nope, didn't want to do that. I wanted to add a list of splits. Yep. Okay, so the timer will be up above. Splits will be down below. And then for the splits, I need them to be... Okay, this is going to have to be edited and fucked with afterward. Alright, so this is good here. Splits. Background color. Plain. Good. Total splits. 10. Nope, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to start my time up. 10. There we go. Did I not press 9 to reset my time? Okay, there we go. I've reset my time. All right. No upcoming splits. All right. And then this is going to get moved here. Going to get smaller. Why is there a time on there already? God damn it, dude. Is it because I started the thing already on accident? Is that literally it? It splits. Okay, hang on a second. Let me close my splits. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 10. Segment. I've already done the practice lap, so I'll just do lap 1. Yep. Lap 1. And then I'll just have to start inside the teleporter. Lap. 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 Okay, wait. This will be starting lap. Because the starting lap... The starting lap is going to be different than all the other laps, as well as it's going to be different than the final lap, because the final lap will have the same kind of pacing as the other laps, but it'll be technically 1. Okay, this... Oh, didn't want to do that. Now exclamation. Lap 1. Lap 2. Lap 3. Lap 4. Nope, didn't want to do that. Yep, that. This, and then this. And this. And this. Okay, and then this will be space, parentheses. Actually, no, I have to do it all from the beginning. God damn it, dude. Because I can't use my keys because it's got the global hotkeys and it's part of the fucking stream. It's part of the not OBS, but live split. The hell am I talking about? Final lap, this, and then 10. All right, good. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is as I run through, it's what to move on to the next segment? Settings. Okay. Okay, so I just have to hit that whenever I go through the teleporter. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay. Alright, guys. Time to do a 10-lap endurance race of this. And see where I can save time. And I'm not going to intentionally fall down again. I want to see what that extra part is that was specifically messed up. Where I didn't jump. Give me 1 second. Like, subscribe for endurance races. Lots and lots of stamina. And actually, speaking of stamina, that'll be something that I'll do. I'll do that for a different time. I'll redo this map on my own, off stream, and then I will not take credit for the map. I will still give the person credit for the map, because they were the ones who did it, and then I will just make it known that I added my own little flair on it again, and then I'll make it more like a Mario racing thing, almost. And then I'm gonna see what I can get in terms of enemies-wise to be in here as well. So that way I can have them, like, placed throughout. I was thinking, like, archers, so that way it's like, as I'm running, if I try and stop or I slow down, then they just fucking nail me with their arrows. Or, like, the poison dude, so I have to keep consistently running type shit. Alright. Let me get set up. And then... Fuck, dude. Interesting. So if you're on a teleporter and you go to look in your camera, it doesn't put you in third person. It puts you inside your body. Okay. And we're back. For all the people on YouTube, you're catching it, and you've now seen that the time, and there is now splits on the side. As we do the run, what we're going to do is there's going to be a starting lap where I start standing inside the teleporter, and then as I finish the lap, the teleporter is at the back of the finish area, at which point I run through there, I come popping out through here, and then I keep going and I do another 9 more laps, and then we see what our time is. Please make sure to like, subscribe for some endurance races, help me get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and go check out my stuff live on Twitch over at Pricknick. I almost said pricknick.com. Yeah, twitch.tv/pricknick. Okay? If you're catching this on the VOD channel, thank you for tuning into the VOD. And if you're catching this live on Twitch, please make sure to go follow. Help me get to 10 subscribers. That's all I'm trying to do. Not on YouTube, but 10 subscribers on Twitch. Alright, guys. We will get started in 1 moment. Let me just do my thing. And then we will do our endurance race. Of course it's clogged. Oh my god. I'm dying. Not like that. Did not help. I was trying to drink the water and do the deep breath because the water was going to help cool and soothe my throat. And then the deep breathe was to feel how it felt after it's been cooled. All right. All right, wait. Okay, guys. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. And this time, as I said, I will not be skipping my thing. Why did my time not go? Oh my fucking god. Thank you guys for telling me. The entire first run was almost invalidated, or I would have done an entire lap and it wouldn't have counted. And that would have been devastating. I would have wasted like 8 minutes of my time. Okay. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, we're on our starting lap. This is perfect music for this. It's nice and eerie. Beautiful. Beautiful map. I like the design. I wonder how long it took them. Right? Because it's not like it's a tiny map. It's literally a fucking 8-minute run course. Okay? And that's with me skipping a part. I cannot forget about the shortcut over here coming up. Okay? There's a shortcut coming up soon. And I need to be wary for it. There's the first drop, and then I think there's the shortcut right there. Yep. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. I almost really fucked that up. I need to keep going. Dying. I'm going this way. I'm going the shortcut. It's okay that I slowed down. Because I still got the shortcut. Okay, this time I didn't have to worry about that. I'm going to conserve my stamina for this next part coming up. Because I wasn't even looking. Woo! Okay, I did make it this time. Perfect. And if I don't make it, I have to finish the entire lap and start over before it counts. Because I will not count that. I will not. It'll be devastating if I miss that jump. Yeah, I want to do this with, like, stamina potions so it's consistent. Because I would love to see how this is in, like, a creative sense of, like, let's say you have infinite stamina. I would love to see what that looks like. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if I'm in creative or... I mean, it does. Creative very much would give me this speed consistently, and it would be a completely different game. Our time would be phenomenal, right? But as it stands, I purposefully put it into this mode because I don't like how a lot of people, when you make your maps, please just put it back into survival when you're done. Because when you go to sign in, although it may be a creative map, you may entirely put it into survival on your side. And that might be your thing, but this might be a bug, so we'll have to figure it out. If you made any maps, please let me know if you've given it to somebody else to download. And if you made it in creative and sent it back to survival, if it started them in creative. Because at the end of the day, it's really fucking annoying that I have to sit here and continually op myself, take myself out of creative into survival because it feels cheaty to do these things. Especially like the one where I was doing the labyrinth, which, by the way, I will be doing that later on. Not today, probably tomorrow. I have to do some editing on my videos and whatnot. It's a little bit later than I expected getting into this today. But had some important things going on, and, yeah, didn't really get to streaming. So, but yeah, the whole point being is that what ended up happening was I was doing the labyrinth, and I started in creative mode, right? If I start in creative mode, what the hell's the point in the spikes, the traps, any of it? Like, what is the actual point, right? I didn't even spawn on the cube. I spawned in the hub, and then I had to go into world generation and make sure it was the right world generation in order to be inside of the cube. Okay, which, put that in your description on your download, because that was not advertised. It did not expressly say, found in World Gen V2 section. You start in hub, make sure you go left when you load up the map. Or like in the case of the Crystal Caverns. Thankfully, that one I just spawned right in. Okay. Okay, I need to be paying attention because here's another shortcut. Also, I haven't even really been looking at the track. I've just been kind of talking and looking at you guys. Right? As I said, you guys are a little fish sticker. Okay, so I think the trick is, when you jump, if you're holding shift and you let go when you turn, right? I'll have to see in a second. Okay, so if you're going straight, and then you turn and let go of shift while you're sprinting, it hard stops you, and then you get to pivot in that direction. Beautiful song, love it. Okay. Perfect for the racing theme. I'm probably going to go through my entire playlist before I'm done. In all fairness, I'm making phenomenal time on this track, considering I haven't stopped, I haven't slowed down, and I'm not really even doing this, right? I think I'm almost near the end. I think I just have one or two more bends, and then I'm down one lap. So I need to get ready to be popping my split. Yeah, it's through this. I need to go through all this, go around here, go to the left, after cutting underneath this bridge. Yeah, it's gonna curve to the right, cut to the left, and then hard pivot left, and then it's gonna end up in the geode. I cannot clip any of the wall. Okay. I need to get my finger on the split. Okay. And first lap done. Second lap started. We're good. We're doing good time, guys. Did I just see something? I could have swore I saw something on the track. That was crazy. Am I hallucinating? Or did you guys see something on the track too? I think it's the music, and being in these caverns is messing with me. I'm getting, instead of cabin fever, I'm getting cavern fever. That sounds like a weird thing, but it probably exists. It's probably like... what was that What was that news article about where it was, like, talking about people that lived in a cave and they never saw sunlight for, like, years or decades or whatever the fuck it was? And then when somebody went in there with the things, with, like, actual lights and found them, they were, like, they were horrifically blind and their eyes were so fucked up and they couldn't see for shit. And they, like, basically used echolocation to find their way around the cave. People in caves is not a new thing. Right. Like, people have been living out of caves. It's the, you know, instead of the, what are you, living under a rock, it's what are you, living in a cave? Is what it should be. But it's funny. Oh, my God. The entire lap is now nulled. No! Oh, my God. Wait, was that a hole in the track that I could exploit? Is this a hole in the track? It's a hole in the track I can exploit! I'm outside the map, it doesn't matter. Listen, I didn't jump off the edge. It threw me off the edge. That's how that worked. I intentionally saw a flaw with the map, and I decided, instead of not fixing it, okay, I am going to leave it, and I will take full advantage of it, because fuck doing this entire thing and losing out on that. I would rather take the, like, 3-minute eat from this, because I still got dropped pretty far back, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I probably should have gone this way. Yeah, I probably should have gone this way. Am I just going backwards? Did I go backwards? Tell me I didn't go backwards. I fucking went backwards. God damn it. See, this is what I get. This is why cheaters never prosper, guys. All the time that I thought I was going to save by trying to drop down the hole that's in the map, I didn't jump over the edge, okay? You saw when I was on the edge, I purposefully put myself back on the track, and then I exploited a hole in the map. And then my hubris got the best of me. And instead of thinking that I was saving time, I ran all the way backwards. And it was... honestly, it was deserved. I think I deserved that. Pretty fairly. As I said, cheaters never prosper, guys. Do honest, diligent, hard work. Put in the time. Grind set mindset. Okay. Alright, well, this is doing its thing. I'm going to keep my hand. My other hand is entirely away from the split. Actually, wait, should I just not count it? Nope, I'll just, you know what? I'll take the L on it and I'll just redo it. I'll just redo it up until that point. And then if I fall off, honestly, I'll just go backwards up the spiral, stand at the thing for a couple seconds, and then wait, because that seems a little bit more fair than having to redo the entire thing. Because that gap is hard, dude. That is a very hard gap to make. I barely made it the second time that I did this track. Still on lap 2. I think if there's something that I'm learning from this besides the course, right? Because the course is not necessarily all that difficult. I can literally sit here and play without even looking at the track. I'm looking directly at you guys, right? And so there's a certain level of difficulty that doesn't exist, but it does. Like, yes, okay, I needed to glance down there, but that's because I was in the shortcut. But generally speaking, when it's stuff like this, I don't need to pay attention. But here, I do. Okay, I need to stop, and then I need to jump. Aha! Okay, I've made it. Perfect. Now, this is a legitimate lap. Best of 10 legit laps. This lap, I got screwed on. I absolutely got shit on with this. And then when we're done, we will look at the consistent time. I will avoid the hole. I will avoid it. It's cheaty. I tried using it and it didn't work. Don't just use random holes that you find, guys. Go, yeah. Don't just use random holes that you find. Because you never know what's going to be on the other side of that hole. It might be something pleasant. Might not be. You never know. Make sure you trust your hole before you go through it. Or go into it. Always trust your hole. Damn it, I hit the wall. I'm just losing it, guys. I'm doing the same course continuously over and over again for 10 laps, and I already fucked up one of them. And now I'm just consistently out of stamina. And it sucks. And I feel like I need to do this. Where I jump, I like do shift, and then I jump and let go. So that way I can consistently get some stamina back when I'm jumping and letting go. Because if I'm in the air, I don't know if I get stamina back in the air. I don't think I do, because it's a ground-based thing. I trust this hole. It's a nice pink hole. Nice a pink, nice a pink spacious hole. I'm gonna put my whole body in here. Okay. Alright. We are almost out. We're almost out of the big pink thing. We're coming out of its crack. And now we're back outside. I'm gonna call it the big pink lump. Because that's what it is. It's a big pink lump. With a couple holes in it. Alright, and then this is the jump. And then over here, we're going to end up with another shortcut that I need to pay attention to. I'm going to jump right here. Okay, we're good. And then jump again. Jump again. And then slow through here, and then jump, run. And then jump, run. And then... there we go, good. I'm trying not to cheese it by going too far to the right. I want it to be like a hard pivot. Because if I go too far to the right, then I'm technically just going over the edge, and I feel like that's kind of cheating. I know in racing, they go up on the edge. But, like, I know if you do that too many times, that it's, like... it's considered cheaty. Because you're, like, just cutting off parts of the track that they purposefully designed to say, no, you're not to be going here. Alright. Next lap, I'm gonna try and do the slide thing. I wonder... okay, so it does work like that. I can do... okay. I'll do an entire lap third person. I'll do an entire lap sliding. I'll do an entire lap sliding in third person. I'll do an entire lap in third person just jumping, and an entire lap regular just jumping, and see which one's better. Also, I don't know why this dude didn't just make it out of blue ice, and then use the regular ice at the end. Because that would have been much better. The blue ice is so much fucking faster, dude. Like, look at how fast I'm going here, right? I'll even give a couple seconds at the end to slide around the outside edge so you guys can see what the blue ice does. Because this shit's wild. Right? Okay, blue ice right here. Look at this. Is this not blue ice? The fuck is that then? Is it blue ice? Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Or the chat. Okay, now I'm finally on lap 3. After all that. Please tell me it's still not on the starting lap. Bro! You know, I hit the fucking button. Why did it not work? So ass. Maybe you guys can tell me what my times were in the thing. Or maybe... Yeah, let me know what my times are in the chat if you're catching this live. And then, for the people on YouTube, it'll just be edited over. Don't worry. The time will be correct. It's so nonsense. My only thought is that maybe because I was holding shift, I think that's definitely a key feature that needs to be corrected in the game in some capacity, is that if you're sprinting and you try and do like anything else, you can't do like anything else. Like anything involving any other keys, and you just can't do it. It just sucks, right? Like I can't do my splits properly because the thing doesn't have what it needs to. Hey, there we go. Counts as a lap. All right, perfect. Let's see how fast it is with it legitimately counting it. All right. I'm trying to remember at what part of the map. I think we're near the hole again. We're still at the top. We have yet to do the big drop, which I think should be coming up any second. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Nope, this is not the big drop. This is close to the big drop. I do kind of wish that it was just flowing water instead of a jump. And I do wish that over there... You know what? As I said, I'm not going to give away what I'm going to do to the map. When we come back to it, I will have done some things. And it'll be a good-looking map. Don't worry. I'll take my time with it. And I will add my own flair to the map. Using mods and whatever else that I want to use. I'm also working on making a Geometry Tale map. For the Geometry Tale series. That I did a one-off in. I didn't finish the 3rd level, so if you guys want to see me finish that, please make sure to go like, subscribe, and help me get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And make sure to follow to help me get to 1 million followers on Twitch, as well as get 10 subs so I can make you guys bread, 100 subs so I can make you guys pizza. The way that you want it, though. Back in the pink hole. You guys ever wonder how anytime anybody ever talks about a pink hole, it's always usually dark and squishy and squelchy? But in this case, it's very hard and bright. It's got lots of twists and turns. And yes, this one is very spacious, I will say that. Okay. It'd be interesting to see. You know what? I don't want to give away details. I'm also working on. I'm working on other things. I'm working on other content that you guys will have to stay tuned for. I'm not going to give away the game because I don't want anybody taking my shit. Even though I know somebody else is probably already working on it, because at the end of the day, I am human, and if half of all humans are stupider than I am, and the other half are smarter than I am, because I'm in the middle and average, then very much there's somebody else that's had the idea too. Okay. I got real close to the edge there. We're making great progress on this lap. I'm going to have to remember I need to let go of all keys for a millisecond so I can hit the key for my split to count. Okay. Curve. Curve. This will be one legitimate lap because my splits didn't want to work before. One way or the other, The game wants to find a way to screw me. It always wants to find a way to screw me. Okay. My phone is getting blown up. Alright, next lap is when I'm going to do the sprint slide. I wish there was a way that you could make it so sprint does not shift consistently, because holy fuck, man. My pinky is going to be like... It's like those memes that you see where the guy's arm, the left arm is usually jacked as fuck and the right arm is normal, or it's vice versa. But it's the point of, like, my finger is going to be like that arm. Alright, 3, 2, 1. I did the split. Please tell me it counted. My stream is very behind on my end. Okay, I think I got it to count. Let me check real quick. Yes, it did. Perfect. Alright. So my average lap time with that little bit seems to be probably like maybe 6-7 minutes. Just about. No, that one was not intentional. I do enjoy it though. Am I memeing? Am I cringe yet? How much do you want to cringe? Do you want to curl up in a ball? Do my jokes and commentary make your anus pucker with fear? Or does it make it relax and gasp with joy? AKA, you shit yourself laughing. Ah, real jump again, yes! Pizza, 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 pizza. This song is so fucking... Dude. I hate to say it, but, like, it doesn't help when people want to just, like, stereotype certain people, but, like, again, it doesn't help when they literally do things like this. Like, this is so fucking Italian. This is so unbelievably Italian. It's almost offensive. And I love it. Okay. As long as I made that difficult jump, I don't really care about the rest of it. Because the rest of it's pretty just straightforward. If I knew how to do this... If I didn't have the music, I could probably time this with the thing to be... whatchamacallit. Yep. That's how you know I'm crouch sliding. Why did it show my feet that time? The fuck was that, dude? Why did that time it show my feet? How do my feet look, guys? Why is it throwing me like that? Have I not been doing it this entire time? Oh my fucking god. My fucking little feetsies! Dude, it's so funny. Nothing but the little feetsies. Dude, this is so, like, crypt hand. It's so crazy. If you guys saw how my fucking hand was twisted right now, you'd be like, this is disgusting. To make this happen consistently like this is so fucking hard. I was sprinting and did the thing! Yeah, did the little two feetsies. My little feetsies popping out. See, look. Boop! Boop! Whoop! Hey! Hey! Aw. Hey! Hey! Aw. Why are you not doing it again? Hey! Okay. That was fucking great, dude. Beatsies! I need to jump. Can I do the shift thingy here? Nope, not here. Nope, not here either. Okay, good. Okay, that time I'll do it. Dude, this is so fucking tweaking on my thumb and pinky and middle finger and ring finger. My whole fucking hand. I'm gonna show you what my hand looked like after this lap. Because holy shit, dude. I think I might have to switch over to fucking controller. Okay, good. 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 You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Come on! Do the little feety. Wee! 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 Aw. Wee! 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 I feel like I'm rowing myself as a fucking person. This looks so fucking cringe. My hand was like this, dude. It was... My hand was actually like this, and I was pressing the keys like that. Holy shit. Alright, an entire lap jumping. Sometimes sprinting, sometimes not. I was holding jump there. Hello? The boys need to be scratched, I'm sorry. My camera will have to stay like this. The jumping doesn't really help, but it kind of does. I think I found the trick. It's hold it just before you hit the ground. The consistent is good, but you run out too often. I need to do like this. To anybody who gets motion sick, why are you watching my stream? I'm doing an ice race in a block game. If you get vertigo, same thing. No! I'm gonna take the quick O on that. Okay. Didn't mean to still be in that. My bad. Fucking get rid of the HUD, thank you. Okay, I made it. I was not gonna cheat. I was not gonna do the thing where I try and use my thing to an advantage. Even though I would have ended up here. This is what I get for jumping. And trying to take a shortcut. The shortcut did not necessarily work. It was not a shortcut. It was a shortcut to a quick death. That is correct, yes. No! Get off the fucking thing! No! God damn it, dude! Thank you. I need to time it so I'm landing underneath them. This is so stupid. Okay, how many jumps can I get off of one whole stamina bar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh! Oh! Okay, I need to let go of the sprint for a minute. Diving back into that pink. That nice, soothing pink. The sound of crunching in the pink. Why did it pick up pace there? Oh man, this is gonna be crazy going down the spiral. Don't worry, guys. Yes, I will pick up the pace. You'll see. I think I like this version only because doing it with the jumping, you're spending less time on the ice, so it's more controlled in respect of where you're going. But at the same time... Okay, guys, you ready? I'm gonna pick... Oh! There we go. Now I'm picking up the pace. Picking up the pace, guys. Quicker crunching. Quicker crunching to get out of this pink. Nice and soothing. I wonder what that dock was for. I think it was meant to just be an aesthetic, but it looks like it also could have been something for, like, a future plan. Alright, we're good. Now we're out of the pink. We're out of the pink lump. The big pink lump. I don't know how I've been able to do this for half an hour and not want to just go the fuck to sleep, dude. This is so boring! This is absolutely an endurance test. No, I'm not doing 100. I'm not doing 100 laps. That's 600 minutes. Sorry. We'll find out in a moment how many minutes it truly is. Right? We'll also see if jumping had any kind of negative effect on it. It most definitely did to a point. Don't worry, the next one will be in third person. That way you guys get to see my beautiful mug. And my weird grass cape that I made. Not really made. Got it for basic edition of the game. Because there was not really anything above cosmetics that you would have gotten for creator class, and I don't know if doing that might have actually helped in terms of getting me in more with the devs. It's like, hey, you gave us more money, so we're going to talk to you more. But that seems kind of fucked, if that's the case. So, I don't know, though. I'll have to do some research and see if that's the case. If so, then there might be some drama surrounding Hytale. Because that's kind of fucked that you could just buy your way into the dev team like that. Or buy your way into access with the dev team. You're just pricing other people out. Like, that's so fucked. And then it feels less like a game for people that actually want to play it and more for just people that have money and want to make money off of it. Right? Like, that's really what it would then feel like at that point. Like, it would no longer feel as authentic to the mission and what they had stated at the time. But again, really hope that's not the case. Okay, we're through. Next lap. We are in third person. I'm gonna just run it this time. I'm out of stamina. Okay. My question is, what's the point of putting the lanterns if the crystals also give off light? Like, dead ass. What's the point? You could have just left it as the pink and it would have been good. But instead, you decided to fuck the thing. Okay? What if I did a lap where I'm facing the wrong direction? AKA, I'm doing it like this the entire time. How would that look? That would be so incredibly difficult. Because my character doesn't move when I'm in that view, because it's like a free cam view. Okay, I need to conserve my stamina here. And then I need to jump! Hey, okay, cool, we made it. Alright, so it's not actually as far as I thought it was. I just suck and didn't know that it was there. And then I slipped on my first legitimate lap, so there is that. Okay. And then I'll do a lap where I'm in third person jumping. And a lap in third person with me doing the fucking slidey thing. Why do I keep crouching, dude? I would have to do like that. Okay. Dude, that's so obnoxious. It also makes it look like I'm going way slower when I stop holding sprint. Alright. We're almost back to the big pink goop. After this lap, I'm gonna take a couple seconds to change the music real quick. And then you'll understand why. It's interesting that you can see the world kind of load in differently when you're in third person versus first person. You can also see the crystals kind of scintillating in the distance, but that could also just be the visual of there being so many crystals together in one shot. But if that's the case and they are scintillating, that's still cool that they decided to add that to the thing. But yeah, all this would be fucking bright pink without any of these lanterns here. Like, this seems a bit excessive. I'm moonwalking sideways! I love the moving diagonally, even though I'm holding directly forward. That's the ice for you, carrying you with you around the corner. I'm surprised they... Actually, they might. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look up and see if they literally do, like, ice tracks like this, where it's just a bunch of ice and people just figure skate around it. Like, obviously, yeah, there's, like, an oval one. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking, like, a legitimate track. Not like this, where there's, like, different elevations and shit. To any kind of, like, you have to do jumps and shit like that. But, like... kind of like the ski racing or, like, the snowboard racing, but, like, just straight ice and figure skating. But I feel like that's too dangerous to a point, because then you have to worry about people falling and cracking their fucking heads. You have to worry about people falling, and then they got their figure skates sticking out, and then they're sliding on the ice towards other people with their figure skates out, which is just a fucking moving blade at that point. And then other people are losing their ankles, and then they're falling, and then their blades are out, and then it's just a pile up of bodies and parts from a fucking figure. Okay, maybe I understand why they might not have done those. That might explain it just a little bit. My monkey brain of 5 seconds of thinking brought it out that maybe I should have thought that one a little bit more thoroughly, but it'd still be interesting to see. Not the body parts part, but the figure skating on ice. Not figure skating on ice. The figure skating race thingy on ice. Like, that would be cool. Hey, the jumping looks cool. Alright. I don't even know what lap I'm on. Because of my fuck up. But I'll find out when I go to change the music. Because I'll take a couple seconds for the L. Now I also feel like I'm going backward, but I I don't know if I am. Okay. We are at the end. That was pretty quick. That one was pretty quick, I gotta say. Alright. And then this. And then pause. And different music. Alright, this. Okay, I'm on lap 7, is what I'm on. Alright, I'm on lap 7. So I have 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 4 more laps to do. Alright. Time to return to the game. Unpause. Let's hope it works. I will take the couple second L to make sure it worked. Okay, we're good. And now we're going, and now I'm doing the jumping version. Alright. You would think I would know how to do this track by now. Considering I've done it 6 times before. Sorry, 7 times before, if you count the practice lap. Okay, good. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, this one I'm just gonna sprint and then jump. That one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I'm doing is I'm counting the jumps, so that way I know when I need to sprint. So that way it makes it so I can get through this shit much easier. 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that way I can guaranteeably always still have sprint and not just have moments where I'm just completely out. 1, 2, 3. And as long as I give myself 3 jumps, I think I'm good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. It seems to be working, I have to say. 3. Good timing, though. That one I was just gonna crawl through like that because I wasn't about to try and speed through that. I didn't want to deal with the bumping in that too much. 2, 3. 5, 6. 6 and 3 seems to work. Because then it's just enough downtime where I get to be sprinting consistently. Where I can stop, regain my stamina, and not spend too much time having to run without it. And this area, because of... I think because of doing it third person like this, I think I actually saved myself from grabbing the ledges, which very much ate up a huge portion of the time in my last lap, where I was not doing it third person, but just regularly jumping. I think that's what screwed me a lot. Plus, doing this, it allows me to cover big distances. Because 8 is, I think, the max jumps that you get before you run out of stamina. And I think it only takes 3 for you to get it all back. I'm just glad that jumping doesn't use stamina. Okay, that was just enough. Okay, I gave myself a little bit extra time that time because I didn't know if me doing it on the slopes had messed me up with my timing. It's interesting that it goes out into 3 parts. Does that mean the cape is actually 3 pieces? Okay. I think even with a little bit of a time loss for me switching music and everything and having to wait for my timer to catch up to my actual stream, I think I've still made some great progress in terms of actual timing. Alright. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, wherever you guys are. Go hug your loved ones, if you have any loved ones. If you don't, then give yourself a big old hug. And go look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're worth it. Words of affirmation work. And they make you feel. Doesn't make you gay to feel. Doesn't make you any more vulnerable. Humans have emotions, damn it. Okay. That lap is done. And now, I need to do this. Okay. And then just for shits and giggles, we'll do the last lap on a horse. They also, by the way, in the update, they added taming, so I need to get on that. Alright, I'm on lap 8. I wonder if it's really going to be all that much faster on a horse. It probably should be. But we'll see. I have to turn the camera. Stop crouching, you son of a bitch. Okay, I need to stop sprinting here. And then I need to sprint jump. Okay, and then I need to sprint crouch. Sprint crouch. Sprint crouch. What if I just do this? Where I butt fuck the ground. Does that count? Does that make me any faster? Me dropping to the flow? Drop it low. Drop it low. Drop it to the flow. Shawty don't know. Boop, boop. Can you fucking sprint, my man? Please. I'm sorry, what? There's a roll animation for when you hit the ground? What? Is that only from crouching? About to find out. It is. Okay, so if you hold crouch and you fall from a height, you have to be sprint crouching and you roll. That's interesting. I did not know that. Okay. Keep going. Stop crouching! That should be a challenge run where I have to turn off all the lights. I have to turn off all the lights in 2 laps and I'm not allowed to go backwards at all. Or sorry, 3 laps. All lights have to be off after 3 laps, otherwise the monster is gonna come and get me. Whatever that monster is. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be the unfinished ice dragon. Also, why was I just hitting the fucking Windows key? I really hope my window doesn't just start opening and opening random tabs. You need to make this more intuitive. I understand that there's key bindings and I could change it, but like, what key binding could I realistically make the sprinting if it's not just automatically built into the game as like a feature of like double tapping W, right? Like, do that. Do auto sprint. Why is that not a feature? It might be a feature. I'll have to look. Let me know if I'm dumb. I'm just holding buttons on my fucking keyboard. Okay. I definitely think that I've gotten the hang of this and understand the concept of what they're trying to do. No, this is what I'm talking about. Damn it. Fucking Windows opening up. Accidentally hit the fucking Windows key. Anyway, I think I've understood the concept of what needs to be done inside of an ice race in order for it to be fun. And thankfully, Hytale's got it built into the game with the stamina potions and other things along those nature. But I do wish that there was some kind of I wish there was some kind of way that you could, I don't know, just make it a little bit more fun, man. It's a fucking, like, 6-minute track. Okay, slide. Slide! Like Fight Club. Slide! If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't enjoy the smoke getting blown in my face part, but I'd also be the one smoking the cigarette. So there's that. I am that kind of a guy. Especially if you see that I'm doing something, don't get in my fucking face. You're gonna get smoke in it. Get smoked, bitch! Oh man, this song sounds perfect for me. This was me this morning after I ate chili last night. Okay. Now I'm on lap 9, I think. Just gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one normally and see what my time is normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Okay, wait. Let me let my stamina all come back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, wait. So it's like a 10, but I'm gonna go 6. Okay. And wait a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it still works like this. I wonder if I got the timing right. I don't think I did. Hey, I made it. Okay, perfect. If I could fart like this right now, I would. But I need my cigarette to loosen my butthole. If you know, then you know. It's a menthol thing. I think it's just a me thing. No, I'm not sticking this cigarette in my asshole. I'm not smoking my ciggies with my butthole, okay? What is wrong with you? Why would you even think of such a thing? Because it goes in quicker? Dude, do I want to die of nicotine poisoning? Why do you think I would want to smoke cigarettes with my asshole? You go smoke cigarettes with your asshole. I don't condone smoking, but you just suggested it to me. Go take your own advice and you do it then. Tell me what it feels like. And then I'll determine if that's something that I want to do or might consider in the future. Asking for a friend. Don't question it. You'll report back in 10 minutes? Okay. Okay. I'm not involved. No one can make me culpable because you said that you were gonna go do it. I was being very sarcastic. You know I did not actually mean... Dude. You say you're gonna go smoke the whole... You're gonna go stick the whole pack up your ass. Okay. All I gotta say is you must got some really loose muscles down there. And or you must have some really good muscle control. I don't want to know how you got those muscle controls. No. No, don't tell me. Please. Let's get back on the topic of the ice race. Not that kind of an ice, but this kind of ice. Not the blue ice at the end either. That shit sucks. That shit just absolutely sucks. Alright. It's mostly going left. So I feel like this is just an extended, spirally NASCAR track. There's like a couple rights here and there, but very much this is a going to the left track. It's just NASCAR 3D, yeah. NASCAR 3D, and I'm the only car on the track. They couldn't afford other drivers. I'm the only one here. There's no sponsors, no commentators. They invited a bunch of people, and I'm the only idiot that showed up. I want to know how they cleared out such a large area without the game being like, "Ma! Ma, see, ma!" That shortcut was not a shortcut. I realized that. 9 laps in, guys. You'll learn something new, even on your 9th try. I wonder if, like, doing like this and, like, going and just hard turning is a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. And no, I don't have a pizza oven for the pizza. Listen, guys, you haven't even given me 1 subscription. What do you mean, pizza? I'm not making pizza until you guys get me to 100 subs. Okay? Nobody wants to sub? Okay. I'll just wait for the YouTube people to catch this out. Maybe they'll go subscribe. YouTube people, show the Twitch people what's up. Alright. I'm almost done with my 9th lap, and then I'll be on my final lap. Which, based on how long this has gone, I have to say, it's gone a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go. Alright, guys. Let me get the last good song. Okay, we're back. I paused for a second to put on music, different music. This is the song of choice. Okay, so a combination of jumping at the gaps seems to be better. because then that way I can wait a couple seconds at the corners and then do sprinting on the straightaway. So every corner I'm going to try and let go of sprint. Okay, good. Straightaway. Corner. Okay, good. Trying to get as close to the edge as possible. I'm trying to edge it, guys. I'm edging. I'm edging so hard. I'm edging to the max. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to edge real hard here, too. Look at how hard I'm edging, guys. Am I edging hard enough, guys? Am I edging hard enough? Okay. Now I'm dead center. I'm going to slip on through these slippery tubes. And then I'm going to hold it here for a second. And then 1, 2, 3, jump. All right, perfect. I am just a loser, and I just suck at video games, clearly. Otherwise, that's the only explanation that I can think of, because otherwise, why would I have fallen? I mean, the first time I can understand, because I didn't know the track, right? That makes sense. But the falling on my second lap is kind of ass. I very much give you guys that. Okay, final lap. And then just for shits and giggles, when this is done, I don't know if this is going to pause it automatically, but I will hit the pause button just in case. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, as I said, Map Maker, please, at the very least, make it to where I could have fucking, like, do exactly like I'm doing now with the thing at the bottom, right? Because then I can't cheese it going from top to bottom. And so I have to go bottom to top in terms of the way that I do it, right? So no matter what, there's no way to cheese it with the teleporters like that. Now, like, theoretically, yeah, you could change the teleporter, but, like, that's just on the person playing the map at that point. Because if you want to do that, go right ahead. Go right ahead. You won't be able to do it backwards anyway, because there's not things there for you to do it backwards. Right? So, go right ahead. Doesn't even fucking matter. You can make your video and be like, oh man, look at this, I went backwards. Look, I completed it in 2 seconds. I started it and I was done. You know, but like, as it is, it's a good map. Wish there was a little bit more in terms of decoration. I understand that this was, rushed. It looks decent for something that was decently rushed, but it also looks like it could have taken probably 2 or 3 people. I don't think this was necessarily a one-person thing. It might have. It may entirely been a one-person thing, but I don't know. I still want to know how they did the large swaths of the ice without it conflicting. In the sense of, like, without it making weird shapes and going up and down and whatever else. They probably fought with that, in all honesty. That was probably, like, a thing that they fought with consistently throughout the whole map. But at the same time, it is what it is. Alright. I do want to see if it was one of those intended to be done with creative mode on, and see how much faster it is with creative mode. I'm not going to do 10 laps. I'll do 1. Okay. Faster here, because then I don't have to move. Good. Good. Okay, good. I'm almost on the home stretch for the final lap, guys. I'm almost on the home stretch. It's been a long journey. Perfect song for this. Epic finale. And perfect timing. My phone's dying. I have 5 texts that I need to answer from an hour ago that I never answered. I need to go do things with my son and wife. So, there's that. And then, yeah. We're almost done, guys. Pray for me! Prage! Big Prage! I'm gonna jump. It seems like jumping to some extent is faster, but only when you have a lot of stamina. Right? And only for like maybe like one jump every now and then, but not like sustained jumping. Sustained jumping, I don't know if it's faster off the line. I'll have to do a test. I'll have to do tests. Okay, guys. The final time frame. Okay, we've done it. 1 hour and 6 minutes. Okay, so from what I'm gathering, ignoring the first 2 laps, because those ones didn't technically count, from lap 3 to 4, lap 3 was 6 minutes. Lap 3 to 4 was 6 minutes. Lap 4 was... lap 4 was 6 minutes. Lap 5 was 8 minutes. Best time is lap 6, with a difference of 5 minutes and 55 seconds. 555, dude. What are the chances of that? So my fastest time was 5 minutes and 55 seconds on lap 6. And I'm gonna have to go back and see what kind of run that was. And then lap 7 was 7 minutes. Roughly. Sorry. 6.5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes, 55 seconds. 7.5 minutes. There's no way that lap 3 was 5 minutes and 10 seconds. There's no fucking way, dude. Just for shits and giggles. Okay? I got 1 hour and 6 minutes and 17 seconds for a 10-lap run. And that's with messing up a lap. So I technically, with me screwing up and trying to cheese it, I still ended up losing that lap anyway. And with the timer screwing up, I still lost that too. Alright, so I will reset that. And now, let's see what it looks like in creative mode. Okay, guys, we're going to do one creative run and see what the lap is after that. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Why do I have N? I held Shift W. I held Shift W and then I hit 1. Shift W1. Okay, Shift W1 is whatever the fuck menu this is. Somebody please explain this to me, because I don't know what the fuck is happening here. Why hitting Shift W and then 1 would give me the paintbrush in this weird menu. And then in the other side of it, yeah, it shows me this. And then it's here, not even on the hotbar. It's next to the hotbar. And I don't know what the fuck that was. Alright, we're going to see how this run goes in 3, 2, 1, go. This is with it being creative and having infinite sprint. So let's see how this goes and how fast this is for a lap with infinite sprint. Because with infinite sprint, it's very clearly much faster. Is it half as fast? Or, sorry, twice as fast? Because I feel like I am crushing this right now in creative mode. And it feels like there's no downside to jumping. Alright, jump. Good. Just sprinting along. I'm edging really hard. Edging. Edging, good. I'm just holding sprint, guys. Alright, and 3, 2, 1. Good. Made it. I really hope the time difference is not that much, because if it is, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind, guys. My fastest time was 5 minutes, 55 seconds. This one will count for a starting lap, but then I need to do one normal lap with me running through the teleporter full sprint, because then that way it counts for it going through, right? This feels disgusting how much faster this is. I feel like I'm already halfway done with the thing. Okay. I'm in the pink. I'm in the big pink. Big pink squish. Squish and squelch. Sorry, this one's the hard pink. Not the soft, squishy pink. Alright. I'm coming home, don't worry. Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger style. Yeah, it looks like there was decorations that were put around that are like... They look like they're a part of it, but it looks like the map was unfinished. Like they just shoved this out to get some kind of views and get people playing on it. And, again, don't get me wrong, it's good. It feels much better when you're in creative, I will give it that. So if you start in creative and you intend to start creative, by all means, on me. That's my bad. But I will own up to that. Why? What is happening to my screen? Where did the fog come from, bro? Why is there fog rolling in? Is it because I'm running too fast? It's that Midwestern fog. It's rolling in. Even though I'm not in the Midwest at all. And I'm in a giant fucking hole in the ground. Trying to see if I can see any kind of sunlight from up top. Nope. 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 I hope it's not too much faster, because if it is, then I will feel very bad about myself. But if it is significantly faster, sorry. If it's significantly faster, I will feel very bad about myself. If it's not much faster, then I will not feel as bad. Hey, that guy who smoked the cigarettes with his butthole never reported back. It's definitely been like 10 minutes between the last lap and this lap. Or am I just getting my time wrong? I mean, listen, he'll have to tell me in the next video, because I'm almost done. He might make it at the end. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. He very much might make it at the end. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll wait a couple seconds for Butthole Guy. No, that's not his name. Alrighty, and through. Pause. Alright. Let's see what our time was in creative. Okay, it was 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, so being in creative saved 30 seconds off of my fastest time. Okay. So, I mean, it's not like it would have been much, but after 10 laps, it would have been 3 minutes. So if I didn't have that screw up at lap 2, and I didn't have to take that 6 extra minute hit there, it would have been... I would have been closer to like 50-something minutes. 50, 55 minutes. Yeah, probably just about. Alright. So, good to know. I don't feel too much bad about myself, yes. I need to go. I have given Butthole Guy more than enough time. And we'll see if he decides to join us next time, or if he ended up in the hospital. That might be why he's not back. Or it could be that he has to clean up, or he has to wipe, or whatever it is. I don't know. If you're catching this at the end, please. If you're catching this at the end. If you're catching this at the end, please make sure to like, subscribe, help me get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Go give me a follow over on Twitch so that way you can catch these live. I'm trying to get to 1 million followers on Twitch. And if you want to help me get to 10 subscribers, I will do a bread making stream. You guys can join me on that. And then at 100 subs, I'll make whatever kind of pizza you guys want me to make, and then I have to eat it. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later!